It was absolutely terrible. I hated the show.
Was there ever anything that you did that you didn't want to do or you felt pressured to do? I know it always comes back to that play. It doesn't always, but at the time it came back to that big Playboy reveal, which feels so trivial now.
So funny, because it's such a long time ago now. I never felt like pressured to do anything, but I do know that that's something they wanted me to bring up. And so I think I was always kind of like had that idea, like that dread in the back of my mind of like when that moment was going to happen. But I actually didn't, if I would have told them like, I'm not going to do it, they obviously would have just like pivoted, and I never would have felt like forced to do it. So, I just wish that I would have felt more empowered about it. And I think at the time, because times like, I just felt like a little slut shamed about it. I was just very, very, I felt very ashamed, which I don't at all anymore.
Do you regret not wearing more comfortable shoes to rose ceremonies?
No, because I mean, you're up there for hours, but I don't even remember that. So no.
No permanent damage was done. Do you have any fashion regrets at all from The Bachelor?
I wish I just would have done my hair more. Like, there's some days where like, because I had extensions and I'm like, oh, they look so bad. So I think I would have just tried to do my hair more.
Do you have any packing regrets from Paradise, knowing everything after you lived through it?
I actually ran out of dresses, and so I had, for the finale, when I had a like pretty good hunch I was getting engaged, I didn't have a dress and I was like freaking out. So I wish I would have just packed like more like nice things.
Where'd you get the dress for the proposal?
The stylist for the show, the guy who styled Chris Harrison, Carrie, I think a lot of people know who Carrie is, he helped me get a dress.
Do you regret not eating food on the one-on-one dates?
On my Cinderella date, I was starving and I was so disappointed they didn't let me eat. I was like, I just really want to eat this. It was like salmon. I was like, I just really need to eat. And they're like, we'll get you something afterwards. But I remember just like half of the time when we were talking, I was just focusing on like how hungry I was.
Fair. Do you regret having a televised wedding?
I don't, because they covered the whole bill. So that's a blessing. We were able to, save that money. And it was a very beautiful wedding. I do think we did miss out on some of the regular traditions that people do. Like my mom felt like she wasn't able to plan with me, and I think she missed out on that. And then we don't have any wedding footage of our wedding. They never gave us anything from the show, and we didn't have other videographers. So I don't have footage. That's really sad.
You have to dig up the ABC special and see all the other, like, whatever was playing out. I don't even remember. I feel like there was a lot of Bachelor people there. It might be like a different storyline than the actual wedding.
Oh yeah, and I can't even find the episode. So I don't even, and I thought like maybe they would put together something for us.
Get Jade and Tanner the episode of their wedding. This is an outrage. Do you regret any post-show, without naming names, any post-show sponsored Instagram posts?
I don't feel like I regret any of them. Some of them, like, at the time maybe felt a little cringy. Like some of like the teeth whiteners in the beginning, but that kind of like what put our foot in the door. So I'm very thankful for it. But we get to say yes and no. We get to choose what we like. So if it feels icky or it feels like just too much, we say no.
And the last one, do you regret going on marriage boot camp? That's another one of those opportunities that sometimes Bachelor couples get, good or bad. Yeah,
so when we were approached by marriage boot camp, Tanner was like, we just, like this is good money. He's like, it's gonna be therapy, like, so why don't we just go on and see, like, if it's good for us. And it was absolutely terrible. I hated the show. I felt like there was no positivity to it. I felt like they were really actually like harmful, but I don't know if I can say that, but I felt like the show is, I don't know.
Fair, reality TV, you got so lucky it worked out so well. Sometimes it's hard to recreate that again,
Yeah, I just feel like, I don't know. I didn't know if the show is actually out there to really try to help I think it helps the audience. I don't think it helps the relationships of any of the people that are actually on the show.